we left off, we had just saved them in Rathos. But we couldn't get to Treviso as well. And they have been bladed. So we're going to try and help them out. Hey, leopard.
Where are you from?
Look at what the Blight's done to this place.
It's been a while since I was in Tevinter, but I remember you. I was chasing a rageling, and you were after
The Voldormer job?
Is that what you call it? I call it a mess.
Then joining this team, it'll be just like old times. Company, get ready.
I could use the practice. Not bad, Rook. A shadow dragon.
Reverend, don't you start your shit. I'm already annoyed this morning. Don't encourage it. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
There. That pile of blight. That's what Chance wanted us to clear out.
Can't let it spread. It'll hurt as it is.
Target those blighted boils. That should weaken it.
Way to fight, Rook!
It's working. We're weakening it.
Oh, it's up there. Whoa!
When did Darkspawn do that?
I've heard some of the new ones do.
Let's finish this.
I hate to say it, we should take a look at that Darkspawn. Something was off about it. This Darkspawn's wearing a necklace. The pendant's shaped like a crow. We need to show this to Chance. Chance, got rid of the blight in the streets. But we also found this crow pendant on a Darkspawn.
Is that... This was Ayres, our trainer for the fledglings. She went missing. That Darkspawn you fought must have been... May she rest. And sadly, I must ask you to search for another wayward crow.
Who is it?
Fletcher, our provider of fine goods, is also missing. They were sending me reports of Anton movements. Despite this blight, our invaders are planning something. Here are Fletcher's roots. If the blight found them, they deserve a clean end, like any crow.
You're not from Treviso?
From nearby. Doesn't matter.
I heard you almost had a demon outbreak in Minrathous.
Almost.
Way I hear it, the city sleeps better for you in it.
Maybe. But the Venatori don't sleep.
Maybe I should give it a go hunting them instead.
No shortage of work there.
The Anta make demands, friends, but so do the crows. Let our protectors admit they are in league with the villains who blighted our city.
The market is a field hospital now. Good to see the sick and injured are being treated.
Oh wow.
Consider it done.
We've got company.
I still can't tell if the Darkspawn are targeting Antum too. Because Antum are Qunari and they hate everybody. But based on the evidence so far, I'd assume no. What would happen if I were to walk in there and just start murdering them? Oh, game won't let me.
Be ready.
Can't get along. There's a problem.
Here we go.
Nope, no intrusive thoughts this time.
Eyes open.
It's Fletcher.
Make it count now.
You should check the body to make sure it's really Fletcher. A sealed tube with notes in code. We should take this back to Chance and let him know Fletcher's at peace.
One thing I will say about this game that I really enjoy or like, unlike previous titles where the Darkspawn were kind of like, didn't really have any depth to them, they were just like your average run-of-the-mill enemy type horde type deal, where they really didn't have like elaborate designs or anything like that. Whereas this one, you're getting different variants and different designs, and the Blight has much more to it than previous titles, which I'm actually thoroughly enjoying. That and the new combat system I really like too. Like, really the only game I've ever been able to finish from Dragon Age was Inquisition. Which, if people want to see me do a run through of that game, feel free to DM me or drop a message in the comments and I'll do a playthrough of that. Because Inquisition is my favorite game. Well, one of my favorite games. Yeah. This one, these characters have like backstories and the villains have backstories. And to be fair, so did Inquisition. So, like, really, like, the first two, like, Inquisition and this one were the first ones to have, like, a little bit more
So much
character
suffering.
depth
The
than
gods are sending a warning to other cities.
in previous titles. And the other cool thing about this game is this after 10 years of the Inquisition. So it's interesting to see what some of the previous characters that were in the Inquisition are up to. Like Dorian, Harding. I'm assuming the Inquisitor's here somewhere.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. We've got literal gods walking around trying to end the world.
Does it bother you they're elven gods?
It won't help our reputation, that's for sure. But me, I never gave our gods much thought. We're just a myth.
Not anymore.
Chance, we found Fletcher.
Maker, guide them to your side.
Fletcher also had these notes.
Always scrupulous. If this is information on the Antom,
Are you alright?
merely a cold. Thank you, my friends. I must now think and figure out what the Antom are plotting.
Alright, let's head to the lighthouse. Oh wait, hold up. We have stuff in Docktown to do. Okay, looks like we have a quest over there.
You had me followed. Inquired about me.
I needed to be sure. And I...
My uncle once saw the Virantas hunting while out at
A
sea.
candle hop. They carry messages through the city.
There's good magisters, don't get me wrong. Till I'm... Look! What can I get the city's saviour?
some crystals.
Come back soon. We'll have more.
Have you played the Dragon Age games there, Leopard? Or are those something you've never really got into? Well, Inquisition, I think, is the one that you're really gonna gravitate and have fun with. The first two that are Xbox 360 titles are a bit of a slog.
Nev, what do you make of Rook?
New to the game in some ways, but seems to know what he's doing.
Or good at pretending he knows what he's doing.
Are you testing whether I'm hard of hearing?
Don't mind us, just seeing if the boss is a good listener.
I am now. A Grey Warden. Are you alright?
You should be able to find Inquisition pretty cheap.
What happened?
I'm here to help the Shadow Dragons, fighting Darkspawn in the
I
catacombs.
recommend getting the
They
best
weren't meant when we
edition
started, but then
possible
for
so
your
you
set to
get
run. Get help.
access to
We
all the
can't leave the
DLC
Darkspawn
content
if they
and
escape into the city.
expansions.
We won't let them.
Just sit tight.
It's the edition that I've got. Here's the thing. Inquisition really doesn't tie in with Veilguard, like, at all. Other than a few
Up there.
key characters.
No problem.
Inquisition had its own how do I word it? Its own unique storyline. So if you're like looking to just like test the waters of a Dragon Age game, I definitely go with this one because it offers a bit of an easier time for you. Whereas, like, with Inquisition, you kind of have to... know what you're doing and what you're looking for and what build you want to go with ahead of time. So, like, for me, if I were to recommend a game out of the four for, like, new players, like, to access, like, new players to where they have, like, a bit of an easier time, I'd definitely say Veilguard. Like, don't listen to the critics, don't listen to the naysayers, don't listen to the people claiming the game is woke. There's only one character in the game that's having an identity crisis. And quite frankly, they've got one of the best arcs I've seen. like their backstory is really fleshed out. It's at least in my personal run through, your character
What exactly was the mind
Rook
doing?
tries to help
You ran into him.
Yeah.
the character,
What minds
you know,
do,
find their
annoy
place in life and find out like who they are and what they want to be.
Right. Anyway,
Nev, on
And-
that Vol Dorma job, what exactly was the mind
It
doing?
always surprises me
You ran into
because
him.
this isn't the first
Yeah.
time Dragon
what
Age has
minds
done
do
this.
annoy people. Oh, he had some real talent.
But why
In
were you
Dragon
staking
Age
him out?
1,
Because the dwarf, Furious Butch,
you had
he was
a
going to
gay
make contact.
character.
Furious Butch?
In Dragon
Meanest
Age 2,
playmaker I ever met.
you had another gay character. Dragon Age 3, you not only had a gay character, but you had other characters that swung both ways. Like, like people are acting like, oh, this is a whole new thing. No, it's not. If you've actually ever played the series once in your life, instead of being a keyboard warrior, you know this isn't new. Like, it drives me nuts. Like, oh, they're trying to force a Woken in it. No, they're not. The character in the game.
About to have a problem.
Like, you can sit there and choose not to have any dialogue with that character once you figure out which character it is. Like, you don't have to sit there and talk to them. You don't have to sit there and listen to what they're saying. You can completely bypass any part of their story.
Would you look at Rose? Count one for the warden.
These must be the Darkspawn that attacked Warden Vesta.
There's more around.
It's like people have almost forgot that there's a skip button. Like, fucking gamers nowadays are like extremely hard to please. Like, you can't do anything without somebody getting offended or griping or what have you.
Keep that up.
This looks so. Yeah, like I'll never understand it.
Brooke gets that one. Oh, look at that.
All right, let's keep clearing. Well, that's unnerving.
Pretty much. Like, that's part of the reason why I got into streaming. And why I don't mind being, you know, a small-time console content streamer for the time being. So that, you know, I can play these games and showcase them and give an unbiased review about them. Like, if a game sucks, I'll tell you it sucks. And it's Like, I don't get what the big deal is. Like, I'm from an era where we kind of like lived and let lived. And we kind of like left people alone. Like, I may not agree with, you know, the way certain things are done or acted upon or any of that type of thing. But I'm not gonna sit there and tell you what to do, because it's not my place. It's not my life. It's not my business. Like, I have... I have numerous friends who are bi. I have numerous friends who are gay. I have numerous friends who are straight.
Have at it, Davrin.
That's why I'm here.
And they're still valued members of my team. They're still valued members of my clan. Like, life is too boring to just go against the grain all the time. Like, you have to, like, live a little.
Old magic, forgotten relics. There's a lot left in the catacombs, and the Blight's twisting through all of it.
Well, exactly my point, Leopard. Like, if people are struggling to find who they are in this world, give them an opportunity. Give them an outlet. Give them... Give them something to, you know, make them look forward to life. Instead of just, like, having them wander around aimlessly thinking they're not, you know, a part of something or they're not good enough.
An elevator.
There's more blight where it leads.
You get the feeling we're being watched when we're in the catacombs.
Like, there's too much fucking hate in this world to be...
There's a problem.
Not too bad.
That's one for us.
That's the last of them. We should tell Warden Vesta.
Like the character Dalton from Roadhouse said it best. I don't care what somebody does, just
I'm
be
still
nice.
trying to work out the Voldorma job.
Until I tell you not to be
short
nice.
on options.
You said the dwarf, Furious Butch, was a pie maker?
His elderberry. No, there's a treat. But it was also from
The pie shop?
the product. He smuggled lyrium through the rhubarb pie.
Makes sense.
Vesta, we got the darkspawn that attacked you. They won't get into the city.
Thank you. The wardens will be glad to hear it.
As will the shadow dragons. Quillen, by the way. I'll ensure Vesta gets the healing she needs.
Good. Docktown owes her for the warning.
Okay, should we check the map here, make sure there's nothing. Damn it. It would appear my work in this level is not yet done.
I'm still trying to work out the Voldorma job.
Which part?
Sorry, do I know you?
Well, back to our point.
I'm still trying to work out the Voldorma job.
Which part? Not short on options.
You said the dwarf, Furious Butch, was a pie maker?
His elderberry. Now there's a treat. But it was also from
The pie shop?
the product. He smuggled lyrium through the rhubarb pie.
Makes sense. Nobody likes rhubarb. We'd find out.
And that? It's where the mime comes into play.
As they always do.
That woman. What's happened? What's going on?
My husband, Atticus, he was going to the snake nest, said he needed to help a friend, and he never came home. But when I ask inside, they say he never arrived. They're lying. I know it, but...
What's your name?
Sabina.
If we learn anything, we'll let you know. So, the snake nest.
Used to be a busy place. Word is it slowed down.
It's worth checking out.
Plus, he always says that's gonna be my downfall. Because I'm always nice to everybody. Until it's time to not be nice.
I heard enough
I love too much.
Looking into it.
I love too much, care too much.
Hallus's fish is all that special.
You're joking. Hallows makes the best fish in the city.
You think they'll talk?
We've set up a place to meet. If this is another pile of nonsense...
This is it. The snake nest. Let's look around, see what we find. I don't think we'll get any answers from him. This Linus, he must own the snake nest. And he knows Atticus. We're looking for someone named Atticus.
Haven't seen anyone.
He was meeting someone here. He disappeared.
Yeah? People do that all over.
Well, I'm still looking into it.
Wasting your time's your business. some burnt documents. Too burnt to get anything.
We should look outside. Search the area. What happened here? A letter for Atticus. A missing person. Someone really wanted to meet at the snake nest. Why do I have a bad feeling about how that went? Blood. There's a trail. A blood-stained shirt.
No cuts in the material. The blood didn't belong to the owner.
No, it stems more of...
Take a sick kid. His father thought Atticus could help, but something feels off. All right.
But
that snake nest bartender must know something. We need to talk to
I've
her.
had people who
Again.
have just up and left me, and people that, you know, said that they were going to be by my side, and they dipped out, so I'm protective of the loyal ones. The ones who have stuck by me and never made me question their loyalty. But that's just how I am.
A man named Atticus came to the snake nest. We know he was headed here, that your boss Linus knows him. We've been to Linus's home.
All right, it's the boss. He's been acting weird since the kid got sick. Urgent meetings, always checking the storage. But you're Nev Gallus. If you think you can do something, I'll let you in.
I'll do what I can.
It's across the road.
The bar storage. There has to be more here.
Why do I get the feeling this quest is gonna end badly? Lovely. What's behind door number 1?
All this under the bar storage.
If that's where the quarry is, then in we go.
This is what's behind door number 1. Like, it's also why I rarely get mad anymore. Like, what the hell happened in here?
Linus, the snake nest owner. He made a pact with a demon to save his kid. The price, it was too high.
I'll follow up. Make sure the kid's still taken care of.
There's a key. We should see what else is here. How many did he kill? All for a demon. This was Atticus. His locket. We can return it to Sabina. There. Much sturdier than the old one.
Like, that's why I decided to get my mental health in order, was I was tired of being angry. And getting angry at every little thing. So I decided to do something about it. Like, yeah, there are times certain things set me off, but I usually get over it pretty quickly.
Hey, we're back in Dogtown proper.
Always good to know the shortcuts.
Sabina,
You're back. But Atticus.
the man who took
Yeah.
Atticus's life. He thought it would save his child. But it wasn't right.
Atticus.
If there's anything you need, I'll see what I can do.
I don't know. I need time and to put his name on the wall of light. Thank you. At least for letting me know.
Dogtown's desperate at being targeted, then falling victim to demons. The Snake Nest owner. The people Compassion found. What if it's all the work of the same demon?
It's a good theory, and bad news for the people it targets.
If we keep up the work in Dogtown, maybe we'll find more.
Alright, stream, that's going to conclude this episode. I look forward to streaming the next part, and you guys have a wonderful day.